got traded to the Giants.
Yeah, did you ever get traded?
Nah.
That ain't
well,
fun.
no, I did in the XFL, but
that ain't fun.
Yeah, no, it's because you
Well, I
you
played
just
that.
come into the facility and then or they just
Well,
call you.
Yeah,
and
so I had played that first year, and you're thinking, all right, I'm gonna be
build some rapport
here for a second year.
Right.
Yeah, build rapport. They had brought a punter in for some competition. He was very good.
Yeah.
Very good, but had no, he was raw, but this motherfucker, the word hang time.
Yeah.
Hang time's a real word in my world. And this dude had he was hitting 5.5s back then, which I could never do that back then.
No, that's crazy.
My highest was maybe a 5.2. But so I was like, damn. Anyway, this dude ended up winning the job. But I still had a little bit of value over him. The story I heard from the Steelers was we can't get nothing for him. We can get something for you.
Yeah.
So
that makes sense.
We're going to send you to New York. I said, New York. So they called me.
New York.
They didn't. They called me after our last preseason game.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, we just traded you to New York.
Damn, that shit sucked, bro. We just traded you. What?
Oh, bro, I just moved into a new apartment, bro.
Oh.
Just got all the shit moved in. I got one in the air. I'm like, man, this ain't bad, bro.
Yeah.
My brother he got a room upstairs. We traded to New York. And now I'm still whoa. I'm like, New York, what?
Right.
Because if they say Giants, I'm like, all right, I don't want to leave Pittsburgh at all.
Yeah.
But if they say Giants, at least I got a really good friend over there.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to be cool.
Oh, yeah.
If they had said Jets, bro, I might have just packed it up.
Pack it up.
Nah, I'm playing. But they said Giants, and I was like, damn, that's cool. But it's still the excitement of being in New York with my homeboy did not set in for a while, bro. I remember the Steelers sent me my flight itinerary.
Mm-hmm.
I looked at that bitch, man, fuck that.
Damn.
I missed the flight on purpose, bro.
Oh, you missed the flight.
I was like, man, so, I missed the flight. We'll get you on the next one in the morning. I just wanted one more night in Pittsburgh, bro.
Yeah, no, so, because I can imagine, that shit don't feel right. You didn't, all right, I'm getting ready for the season and
bro,
everything in Pittsburgh.
Week one is 8 days away. You know what I'm saying? Everything's in Pittsburgh. I'm starting to, like you said, I got friends here now. I got a shorty here, there, whatever. And then it's you're going to New York. And then, so getting traded to New York week one, crazy emotions, right? Because, okay, I have a job in the NFL, which is at the end of the day, that's all right,
cool.
That's what we're here for.
Right.
I'm playing in the NFL this year. Great. And then once I got to New York, and then if you don't know who I'm talking about Odell, one of my roommates in college damn near. And then so to link back up with him in the league, that was a lot of fun, bro.
I'm already knowing.
And a lot of fun in the respect that when I got to Pittsburgh, I didn't know nobody.
Yeah.
And then, but when I got to the Giants, I knew, so just instantly I got to meet people quicker on that team. I got to be a part of the team quicker. And, bro, you're thrown into the team week fucking one. I was playing against the Cowboys Sunday night with these guys.
Right.
So that was just a roller coaster, bro. You got to find a place to live. Again, lucky I had a friend that lived there. I just stayed with him for a couple of weeks. But usually it's we'll put you in a hotel for 2 weeks.
Man, that hotel life.
You got to find somewhere to live after that. But yeah, crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Just a whirlwind. Thank God I was single. I hear about guys that get traded. They got kids in school, wife got a job, and this and that. And so it was crazy. The good thing about all that was when they transported my shit, because when you get traded, they take care of the bill of shipping all your shit from wherever to wherever. And somehow, some way, all my shit got on a truck with Coach Coughlin's wife. So my shit was FedEx the next day there, bro.
Oh, wow.
I got put on some just by luck, because Coach Coughlin was the coach then. That was a big difference from Coach Tomlin. Getting there, that was he was not.
I didn't heard about Coughlin time and all that shit.
It still fucks with me, bro.
He said it still fucks with me. Because when I called you on the way here, we hadn't even got in the car yet, and you, I'm almost there.
When you said we're shooting at 7, I said what? I'm gonna pull up at what? 6:45.
Yeah, you did. I was like,
bro, it's they literally. This shit got to be illegal, bro. They was changing the clocks in the building.
No, yeah.
So you would look at your phone and be like early in the morning, you're not even awake. You look at your phone. What the fuck's going on, bro? What's the time?
Right. He said, what the fuck, bro? What's the time?
I don't even know what time it is. But yeah, all them clocks was 5 minutes early. And if a team meeting was at 8 o'clock and you got there at 7:56, you were late by a minute, bro. And he was, no question, not even scolding you about it. Not even, just taking $13,000 straight out of your paycheck.
Fine.
Yeah.
Find his ass.
We was playing the Saints down here, and I almost was late for one of his meetings because I had dinner with my son and shit, and I'm running back, and I see the door, and he see me, and he closing the door, but I got there in time, and he said, you was about to donate to my fund.
Oh, hell no. That's crazy.
Were you late a bunch? Because we had Demo on, and he was racking up the fines.
Yeah, and I never paid a fine in the NFL for anything.
Oh, well,
fuck no.
You're probably the first guest on here.
Yeah, well, bro, I'm a punter. I guarantee I made the least amount of money.
I'm surprised your ass ain't get fined, though.
For what? What would I be getting fined for?
Talking shit.
No, I got fired for that.
Oh, shit.
I got my career ended for that, for talking shit. But I wasn't doing no... and like with the drug test shit in the league, because of my experience in the NFL, I was like, I'm not playing with that.
You can't play that.
I'm not even playing with that. So I never failed a drug test in the NFL, never got in any trouble ever in the NFL.
Oh, there you go.
But did get a very bad reputation because, I mean, I'll tell you the story of it. Like why I got cut in New York was basically talking shit. Like the things I was saying, I was sick of losing, and I was saying things on the sideline you shouldn't say about your own team.
Right.
You know what I mean?
But if you keep it in a stack, I mean, you're also not supposed to do that. Like, maybe we can have conversation over here off to the side.
Yeah.
But it's sideline during the game.
Sideline during the game. And like I remember the exact phrase was something along the lines of like, bro, I don't want to be a part of this fucking circus show no more.
Right. Damn.
Now, again, you can say that on the sideline to your homeboy, your teammate, someone you're real close with. Cool. You can't say that in earshot of the owner's son.
Yeah.
The owner's son.
Yeah.
So I get into work on Monday. Special teams coach comes, pulls me out of the weight room. Never happens. Yeah. And he's like, what the fuck did you do? And I already knowing, so I'm already like conjuring up lies in my head to change what I said to make it not sound as bad.
Yeah.
So he brings me up into his office. He's like, what happened? And he's like, they said you said something about you don't want to be here no more.
Ah, hell.
And I said, I didn't say that. I said, if I keep punting like this, I probably won't be here no more or something. I was just thinking on my toes trying to lie, right? Because I did say what he said I said. And he was like, bro, he's like, someone heard you on the sideline say something and they're not happy with you at all. So that was like week 8. We had a bye week. I come down to Baton Rouge for the bye and I go back. And bro, I just never felt the same again in that building. You know, like when coaches is looking at you and like, you know, and like even the owner didn't really fuck with me after that. Didn't talk to me. It was over with. And then at the end of that year, they fired the GM, they fired the coach, and the new GM came in. I think 30 guys got cut day one, and I was one of them. I was in Australia, bro, at a day. What do they call them? Like a
day party?
Not a part, like the like a Coachella, like a fucking
like a festival.
Like a festival. Yeah. I'm out there in Australia, like living it up, bro. And then they got the time difference now, so I get a call at like fucking 3 a.m.
Oh yeah.
Like, hey, bro, Zeke, my agent, he was like, hey, Giants letting you go. I said, hold on, bro. Let me step out. I ain't quite hear you on that. I ain't quite hear you, bro. Yeah, they letting you go, and that was it, bro. So like, once I got cut from there, I didn't get another workout, like a legit workout for a long time. I started getting them lefty workouts maybe a year or 2 later.
Right.
But at that point, bro, when I got cut, and this is probably where we're gonna get into a little darkness, but when I got cut from the Giants, bro. And even towards the end, I've never told this story in truth or in full publicly, but like towards the end of that season in New York was when I got introduced to pain pills, the perks and shit. Like I had them when I had my wisdom teeth out, but never taken them like for fun or whatever I was taking them for. Now, so that season was going real bad at the Giants. Yeah. I already kind of knew I was on the way out. I was punting fucking terrible. Worst I ever punted, but 32 out of 32. Yeah, gross and net. And so I'm just like, the last like 4 or 5 weeks of the season, I was not living right. And then I leave, come back to Australia. I came back to Australia. I get cut. So now I'm back in Baton Rouge trying to kind of figure out what's going on. But I'm taking these pain pills every day, not really knowing what's going to happen to me when I stop taking them or when I run out. Right.
You just like, all right, well, shit, I'm kind of, I'm kind of trying to figure out, where I'm going,
like,
what's next.
The reality of it was, bitch, you just fucked up your job in the NFL by being a dickhead on the sideline. You fucking idiot. Like if you had kept your mouth shut, you'd still be making $2.8 million a year punting the football. Now how you... So I was like, really like, bro, what the fuck have you just done? For what?
Right.
Like, did it make you feel good saying that shit on the sideline, dumbass? That like, you know, like what? So I was going through a lot of that, bro. And like the pain pills was more so like, man, let me not deal with this shit.
Right. Let me get away from this shit right now.
And them hoes felt...
Yeah, I don't know about the pain pills. I didn't stay away from that.
Good for you, brother.
And, you know,
because it is the best feeling I've ever felt in my entire life, bro.
Yeah, no, that's crazy.
And it was bad. And again, so I didn't know like the danger I was getting into until I ran out the first time, right? Because I was buying them by the boatload in New York, right? I told you the last couple of weeks I was getting enough to where I just had it on me at all times. And then so I run out for the first time and now I'm in the world of like withdrawals and like I'm physically addicted to this drug, bro. Right. And if I don't take it, like I'm gonna throw, like I'm sick.
Yeah.
So I didn't know nothing about this, like nothing about this. So before I knew it, bro, I'm like, I'm fully addicted to these pills.
I'm hooked on this
and
shit right
hooked
now.
on it. And like, bro, the first time I felt those withdrawals, bro, it's like a very traumatic. Anyone that's been through it knows exactly what I'm talking about. It's a very traumatic, it's the worst feeling in the world, bro. Yeah. Like you feel like you're on fire, you feel like you're freezing, you're sweating, you throwing up, you shitting yourself. Like it's you can't eat.
Yeah.
Like it's the worst ever.
Ooh.
And all that pain gonna go away if I just take another hit of that little pill, right?
But if you take another one, you prolong.
That's the logical way to think about it. The logic had escaped me, my brother.
No, yeah, at that point,
because how you thinking as an addict at that point is like
your brain's not functioning.
The pain, bro, again, and the withdrawal pain is so excruciating, so like you can't do nothing. It's like, all right, I'm not even taking these now for the same reason I was taking them before to like get high or whatever. Right. Now I'm just taking them so I don't feel fucked up.
Right.
And so I can get through the day, so I can go pick my kid up from school, so I can go take him to his basketball game, like so I can go do this or that. But then when I find out like, oh, bro, I'm like withdrawn, I'm going through it. So now I'm like, I'm trying to find more. And it's just like, now it's just become like I know I'm in trouble, but I'm not addressing this now. I just need to feel good now. Like I need to make sure I'm not going through these withdrawals now, bro. Yeah. I can't go through that today.
Yeah.
Bro, that went on for 3 years.
Ooh-wee.
So like tough. I'm not really having an idea of how much time's passing and stuff like that, but time keeps going.
Right.
And I look up at the clock and it's like 2021.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? And I'm spending hundreds of thousands of dollars on this shit. You know what I'm saying? I do not have an unlimited fund. So it's like, hold on, bro, what are we doing? Like, we gotta lock the fuck in. And then, you know, I knew I needed help. My parents knew everything at this point. And so I knew that like a treatment center was the way to go. I just didn't know where to go.
Mm-hmm. Where were you at this time? You were
in Baton Rouge.
Okay, you were still okay.
Yeah, in Baton Rouge. So I found a treatment center in Lafayette, bro, and went there. And I say to everybody, it was just like some God thing, like that just got me in the car that day and drove me down there, bro.
Really?
It was nothing different that day. Like it was nothing no more crazy happened that day.
Had you had like any conversations with anybody leading up to that or anything? Nothing.
Nope.
Wow.
Nothing really, bro.
That's crazy because I like me going through the things that I've been through, you know, end up getting into the program in the league and stuff like that and getting in trouble. I had to go to, you know, some like outpatient places and go through some different programs and stuff like that. And like, you know, I'm in there because I like to smoke.
Yeah.
Type shit. But
I was smoking the whole time too. The whole time, bro.
That's great. But you're not, you know what I'm saying? Like you needed help with the pills and stuff like that. And so me being in those, having those experiences, being in those rooms and seeing, you know, the people that were struggling with like actual addictions, you know, like I was in there like, damn, like these people are actually going through it. Like sometimes it was days where the people in the class, they couldn't even put together, you know, sentences and explain like what they're going through and how they feeling, you know, having to be, you know, off of the drugs and still trying to navigate throughout this system. And I mean, they had, you know, a lot more stipulations on them because they was I guess they had, different sanctions to be there.
Right. Yeah, but, a lot of people is like court ordered to be there, bro.
So they had, different stipulations for themselves. But seeing all that, like, and actually having experiences, people that I know that have, grown up, that have dealt with pills and either passed away or some people have got off them and stuff like that. It's a real thing,
It is, bro.
And it, like, you don't know that you need help sometimes, and you definitely, it's not like how it happened for you. You got in the car and you went. It's not like that for everybody.
No.
Like, you have, like, sometimes it's, people helping them out or getting them to notice, like, hey, bro, you might need to get, some help. Like, you might need to slow down on this. It's not good for you.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it's a blessing that, that happened for you, because a lot of people don't have that. It's got to be forced on them because they get in trouble or something like that. And
it's rock bottom. Rock bottom's different for everybody, bro.
Right.
And when you get there, you got to address it, or else it's going to be bad.
Yeah, no, it could linger on for a while, throw you off on everything.